This man D. Lou finna go to jail, y'all.
Hey, what about the big ugly, Dave?
No! Man. Uh-oh.
Lord.
Let me see it. I'm selling these cleats. How much? 200,000.
What was a fantastic evening following the national championship game turned into police intervention and a potential arrest. Odell Beckham Jr. attended LSU. He's prideful of his school, roaming the sidelines and cheering on his squad against Clemson for what would be their first championship since Nick Saban was at the reins. Following the historic win, Joe Burrow smoked a cigar indoors, yet the responses were, "What a badass," and "That's my quarterback," with a dose of swag and "Your quarterback could never." It was high-end production, and to be honest, totally cool. Per Ross Dellinger, who has been on the college football beat for many years and covered the LSU program, cops patrolled the LSU locker room, closely monitoring players' water bottles and actions. The officer warned LSU players that they would be subject to arrest if they continued to smoke cigars in the locker room. Odell, joyous in celebration, slapped the backside of a police officer in pathetic fashion. Officers who, to reinforce this point, were closely patrolling LSU's black players in the locker room, obtained a warrant for the arrest of the Browns wideout on charges of simple battery. It gets worse. The New Orleans police officer investigating the incident initially sought a warrant for a misdemeanor sexual battery charge, but it was declined by a judge. It was rewritten as a count of simple battery, which was approved. The officer wanted to file a charge of sexual battery against Odell Beckham. This reminds me. Recall Masai Ujiri, the Toronto Raptors' president of basketball operations, who was simply trying to get to the court after his team's historic win over the Warriors. Video shows an officer peeved with Ujiri, and the policeman, through a fabricated storyline, claimed he suffered a concussion from a shove the officer, per eyewitnesses, initiated. The officer also claimed a serious jaw injury. When those who have the badge are unable to take the lead in incriminating, they use diversive tactics to turn from oppressed to oppressor. Prior to all of this transpiring, there was video of Odell giving out cash to wideout Justin Jefferson. In a podcast, Joe Burrow, it appears, owns up to Beckham giving real cash. However, per Yahoo Sports, an LSU athletic official responded by telling the New Orleans Advocate that the cash was fake. LSU Associate AD Robert Munson doubled down on the claim on Tuesday. It was a joke, he told reporters. The bills were fake. Of course, this becomes a story. Not Julian Edelman's arrest in Beverly Hills, jumping on the hood of a driver's car, causing damage to the vehicle. No, it's Odell Beckham Jr. celebrating his team's historic victory. Now, the NCAA may implement the Odell Beckham rule. Officials of the college football playoff will review the practice of allowing people outside the participating teams, such as former players or celebs, on the sideline during national semifinals and championship games. Executive Director Bill Hancock said per USA Today, "The double standard reeks, but as we brought to you over and over and over again, it's unsurprising."